Welcome to No Excuses. This is my first installment in my weekly update. And I'm going to start with the weekend. We actually had a relatively easy weekend. We actually did not do a whole bunch. We did our normal errands. We did our normal stuff. But then we just took a really kind of lazy weekend at home. Jason had a headache the one day, so we just kind of hung out at the house. It was an amazing thing for me because I had set myself a hard bargain. I had a to-do list that was like 25 million things long. And there were some big projects. In fact, some of the projects were so big. Oh, well, there's the dog. In fact, some of the projects were so big that I actually didn't even plan to finish the project. I planned to finish a step of the project. And I was like, if I can get through half of these, I'm going to be happy. Made it through everything but one thing. I didn't finish the one thing. I actually wanted to finish one point on my Lone Star quilt, and I didn't get that done. Working on it now, though. It's not lost. But I actually did a bunch of things. I actually finished up the recipe project for my mom. Everything is now totally digitized and on the computer. And I also worked on the recipe book that I am making with some of her tried and true recipes. I'm just ready for its final edit. I am hoping to have that done, and I'm hoping it'll be up for sale within a couple weeks. I also, like I said, worked on the quilt a little bit. I just did a whole lot of stuff. I was like a demon. Man, I purged, I cleaned, I mean, you name it. And it made me realize a couple things. Number one, I feel so much more in control of my life when I am on top of stuff like that. And number two, it made me realize how much time we waste playing on our stupid phones. I play mindless games, and it is a waste of time. I was so productive this weekend, and I only picked up the phone one time. And then I lamented that. I'm like, well, I shouldn't have played that game for that 10 minutes. So I feel really good about it. I have a to-do list that I'm working on this week. It's Tuesday when I'm filming this. I'm already like crossing things off. I'm working on it. I'm doing really good. It is Tuesday. It is election day. I have to work. I was going to go do my voting before work, but I was afraid I would be in line for too long and be late for work. So I'm going at 4:30 on the dot when I get off work. Dressed and ready to go. Everything is good. It is lunchtime. It is a gorgeous day out here. We're probably not going to have too many more of those because it is November, but I'm going to take what we can get. Anyway, let's see what the rest of the week brings. So it is Friday, and what a crazy week it has been. I started out with like getting so much stuff done, and I was actually making headway. But I realized yesterday that I'm just rushing through things. I want to do things right. So I'm slowing it down, and I'm going to start focusing on one thing at a time and not having extra things on the list. The exception to that will probably be the quilt, because I just do that in the evenings while I'm watching TV. This week has been absolutely insane with work. Backstory, I started working for one company, and there was a parent company. And about 4 years ago, right about the time we got sent home to work from home, they actually took away the name of our company and made us the parent name. No biggie. It was actually easy. It was still the same company ownership. They just changed all of our emails and all of that. It was just a little bit annoying, but nothing major. About a year and a half ago, that company split off my division of the company into a brand new company. New emails, new this, new that, new the other. And right now, they are now finally getting us in line to transfer all of our stuff from their servers, their computers, their whatever, to this new company's computers. And we've been all doing that this week. It takes about 3 to 4 to 5 hours if everything goes well. So they actually have a couple people doing it at a time, which means the people that are still working are busier because we have to cover them. And then, of course, the stress of worrying, because you see, when we reset and do everything, we lose all of our notes, all of our anything that's saved on the computer. So it's been this rush to get everything saved, and then the stress. I did mine this week, did it yesterday. I have all of my stuff, but my computer is just not working right. It's just like really slow and sluggish, and it's just not friendly. So it's been a stressful week. I worked today. I turned it off last night. I'm hoping that just today I go in with a fresh mind and it just works better. We'll see. It is Friday, thank heavens. So yeah, that's my week. I've been just like kind of really stressed with that. Weight loss has taken a back burner. That's another reason why I really need to slow down and focus on one project at a time, because when I'm focusing on so many things, it's hard to also focus on weight loss. So one project at a time, and we're going to focus on weight loss too. Here we are. It is the end of the week, and I don't know. I actually didn't do much of anything in terms of health and fitness. I exercised none. Didn't track a bite I ate. I honestly didn't eat totally off kilter, so that's good. You can see we actually did have 5 guys. Yes, that's a little higher. I actually did really good today, though, because I actually knew we were eating it, so I just did good. Anyway, it was a week. Didn't gain, didn't lose, maintained. I have a couple things in my head this week that I plan on doing to try to help get the weight going down. I really need to get this weight getting off. That's plain and simple. It just needs to come off. One of those things is exercise. I need to do a couple different things with that. I'm going to try to start getting on the bike on my break. And I really got to get that 5 a.m. exercise going. So that's what's happening. It was a crazy week. That updating that computer at work was just stressful for all of us. My team is done, so it should be good until we move to the new company, because so it's done. Don't really have much else to say. It was just a crazy week. It was just a week where I was here, but it was just a week when I was here. The weekend has started. I am working on things. I'm being very, very good with what I'm doing. I'm not forcing myself to do stuff. I'm not doing it very fast. I'm just going slow and steady, and I'm still being very productive. I've not been picking up my phone, and it's crazy how much time you have when you don't play on your phone. So yeah. But yeah, there we are. Anyway, that is the week. Not a very exciting week to talk about. No excuses. It is Friday, and what a week it has been. Zoe doesn't like me talking.